my name is CJ and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something for your dancers out there. I'm going to be telling you guys some life hacks for your passion. These will be to do with competitions, rehearsals, and anything to do with dance. Without any further ado, let's just get straight into the video. The first life hack when it comes to dancing is to spray hairspray on your stockings or tights if there's a hole in them. This actually works so well. You just legit grab tights and you just spray some hairspray on them, and then it won't stop the hole from it won't fix the hole, but it will prevent it from getting any bigger. You could also use nail polish, but I personally prefer hairspray because it is quicker and still efficient. Secondly, to keep your hair in place during competitions or rehearsals, all you need to do is grab your bobby pins, spray them with hairspray, and then put them in your hair. This will prevent them from falling out and they will stay in for much longer. Another bobby pin trick is when you're putting bobby pins into your hair, grab two and put them in a cross like that on your hair, because then that will stop the other bobby pin from coming out because there's one on top of it, and it just, I don't really know. I don't know any logistics to it. It works really well and I've been doing it for years, so I definitely recommend that. When you are dancing, mainly for turning, and your jazz shoes are slippery or the floor is slippery, all you need to do is spray hairspray on the bottom of your jazz shoes, and then it will stop them from being as slippery and you'll be able to turn much better and will improve. Again, if the floor is slippery, you could also put old socks over the top of your jazz shoes. This obviously won't work if they're new socks because they'll be more slippery and you'll just fall over. But if you use old socks that are I don't know, or winter socks or sports socks that aren't very slippery-ish, they've got a rough bottom, and you put them over the top of your jazz shoes, it will make your turning much easier and you won't have the risk of falling over. Always, always, always carry around a spare pair of socks no matter what, because they come in so much handy. If you're wearing socks that get a hole in them, you already have a spare pair of socks you could use, or if you just forgot your foot undies or your contemporary things, legit all you need is just carry around socks. I swear it is such a lifesaver. When I've forgotten to have a spare pair of socks, it's been crap, and you just lose all of your dancing, and it's just always carry around a spare pair of socks. I know it sounds stupid and ridiculous, but legit it will come in handy one day or another. If you tap dance, you probably have had the occurrence of the actual tap on the tap shoe falling off, or witness somebody else's tap on their tap shoe falling off. Definitely try and get a kit if you do tap dancing a lot that comes with screws and a screwdriver the size for the tap things on the tap shoe, because you will need that all the time. I swear I've seen so many people that tap dance a lot have to fix their tap shoes. Not me personally, because I don't tap dance too often, but I know a lot of people that have. So if you tap dance a lot, please take this bit of advice and get a little box or bag or just anything with some stuff to fix your tap shoes, because you don't want to be tapping without anything making noise. Hollywood tape, oh my lord, this is such a good thing. I didn't even know Hollywood tape existed till this year when I was doing my most recent performances. I had this costume, right, that was like this, it was strapless and everything, and it kept on falling down, and we were doing a full dress rehearsal, and my whole started coming out, and I was like, oh my god. And somebody was like, use Hollywood tape, and I was like, what? I went home and I found out about it. It is legit this double-sided sticky tape for your skin, and it is so good. Please, please, please have some Hollywood tape handy, because if you have a costume that could fall down like mine, or just something that isn't in place on your body, or maybe too big or too, you can just use the tape and fix it, and it's really good. It lasts for ages, especially just if you have really dry skin, it's not too good, but I have very dry skin, and I think, well, I don't know, I got rashes from it, but it didn't bother me. They went away really quickly, but I think that's the worst that could happen, is you just get rashes. And yeah, so just definitely get Hollywood tape. It is so good. I am so grateful that I found out what Hollywood tape is, because it saved my whole life during my last performance season. With makeup, you should always wear waterproof makeup of everything, not just mascara, legit everything, because if you're dancing at a competition or rehearsing all day long, you are gonna get so hot hot and your makeup is going to sweat off, and then you have to reapply it and waste time, whereas you could be using that time to practice even more before going like right on stage, and you won't have a freak out because your makeup looks terrible and everything. Like, always wear waterproof makeup. It will definitely keep it on and your sweat will not brush it all off. So yeah, please wear waterproof makeup. A way to make sure your lipstick doesn't go on your teeth or go messy, all you need to do is apply your lipstick normally like you always would, and then stick your pointer finger like in your mouth and like pull it out, and then like the outer lipstick will go like on your finger and it will like prevent it from going inside your mouth. I don't really know, but it works, okay? It's a good life hack, okay? An amazing way to improve your turns is to buy a turn board. I know these cost money and you might not want to buy one and they might be too expensive, but I am serious, they help you turn so much better. I got one and I love it so much. Like, honestly, like if you don't want to buy one, you can create your own. There are like tutorials online for how to make your own at-home turn board and everything, but you could also just buy one. And if you think it's like too expensive, like it is definitely worth the price. Like, I say it is worth that cost. Like, mine cost like was like one of the pro ones, so I can look at all this stuff about my turns on my phone. It cost like $100, but like I reckon it is totally worth it. Like, they are so good, and it's harder to turn on them than it is like on the ground, but you can turn more. And it just like, since it's harder when you go on the ground, it seems so much easier to turn because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so used to doing trickier stuff. So yes, definitely get a turn board or make your own turn board, or find anything like a turn board and use it, because turn boards are very helpful. Listen to the songs of your dancers when you're getting ready to go like anywhere, or if you're like on a train or like in the car, just like pop some headphones in, listen to the songs of your dancers, because then the parts of the dance will get engraved into your brain and you will be able to smash out your dances perfectly without forgetting anything, because you've listened to them whenever you can. Another way to remember your dances is to print out the lyrics to the songs of your dancers and write next to them the dance moves you do in that certain part. I know this may sound boring and like a waste of time, but it will definitely help, because writing like makes your brain think more, and you'll be like, you'll be dancing, you'll be like, oh, I remember this because I wrote it down. Like, it actually helps a lot. I know it may seem stupid, and especially if you don't really enjoy writing that much. I do, so it's an easy one for me. But if you don't have to, but I just say like give it a go, because it will definitely help you to remember your dances. Get a notebook and write down all your goals and aims. It will be so good to like improve your dancing, and like just write them down. It will motivate you more to do some dances and like stuff that you struggle with. And even if you don't struggle with anything, it will just be a happy thing for you to like look forward to and aim towards. Have a set of 5 or 10 poses always in your mind. Go in front of the mirror, spend however long or however short looking in the mirror and just doing a bunch of different poses. This is so helpful, because if you're doing a routine and like pose, and you're one of those people that can't automatically just think of something on the spot, you will know a bunch of poses and you'll always have a go-to, and you will be superb, and you'll know if they look good with your body type or not, because when you're asked to do a pose on the spot, you could look totally stupid because you're not really, you know. So definitely have a bunch of poses always in your mind that you've practiced in front of the mirror, so that you know what looks really good on yourself and you always can think of a pose to do. Also have mini routines, like improv type stuff that you could do in front of the mirror and see what you look good in. You don't even need to do it in front of a mirror. Like, you could just have a bunch of like little dance moves, because if you're really bad at improv, this will be a great base to get you on. So you don't need to do a whole routine, but if you just do little parts, that will start the beginning of your improvisation, and you will be able to continue on, and it will be really good, because it's like terrible to do improv if you start with like nothing, because then you're like standing there and you don't know what to do and you feel awkward the whole way. So if you have a little routine you could just do at the beginning, like it will push you to keep going and will improve your improvisation. Listen and dance to every single question asked. I cannot oh, there's so many people who don't listen to the questions being asked and then they repeat the same question, or they might not even ask the question, and then that might be something the whole group needs to improve on, and then they don't because they haven't heard it. Like, definitely listen to every question in class, because it may be a question you never thought about asking, and then you realize that, oh, that was a good question, now I know what this is, or what we look like simple stuff like that. Like, just listen in class. And especially when people are asking questions, just listen all the time. Always have your ears open, never close them off. During school, you can practice like your tap dances, or just like any dances, like while you're sitting in your seat. You could just like move your feet around and just like quietly, not like huge, don't do the whole thing full out because people might be judging you. But you know, do whatever you want actually, it doesn't matter if people judge you. But still, what I'm saying is, you can just practice your dance steps on the ground, like in your seat, and then they'll just get into your brain. And if you love dance, which you obviously do if you are doing it, then it will be so fun, and you could be in the boringest class and then you're like, oh yes, I'm moving my feet around, having a lot of fun, you know? Yeah, okay. The last life hack is also to do with sitting down. If you're sitting down and you just don't have your feet on the ground, you could just legit flex and point your toes. Just flex and point your feet just the whole time. Just keep doing it, because that will make your ankles stronger and it will improve your toes and feet if you do point or ballet, or just like even just contemporary or lyrical. Like, it is really good. Just do that whenever you want. It doesn't even take that much effort. It is legit something really tiny. You're just like this the whole time. So yeah, that is the last life hack. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Now I need to go to party.